Is this the Wiggum show? Wiggum, is this your show? What do you see out the window? You see something? What are you doing? What are you doing? Silly boy? Hello. Hi. I was hoping I'd have a video ready for y'all today, but it looks like I won't. So sorry about that. Yeah, Wiggum says hello. I've been working on fixing things for the merch relaunch today, which the relaunch has already happened, but just one thing after another, I swear. I did that and then worked out and actually took honestly like a 30-minute nap. Also had a big ass salad today. It was so good. Listened to some podcast episodes. Went to the grocery store, ran some errands after I went to the gym. But I spent like almost an hour and a half at the gym today. I did leg day and I did a few things with some arms and then a little bit of cardio as well. Was great. Like I'm looking extra cute. I've been good, just like was frustrated with the merch relaunch because obviously whenever I put anything live, like I'm gonna order it for myself as well so I can like model it in videos. And it's the best way to market your merch is to wear it in videos and then to say like, oh, and you can get this or blah blah blah, whatever. And so I always order them for myself. And the merch provider Teespring, that is actually owned by it's owned by like YouTube and Google, whatever. So they were not too happy about the no, we're not licking. Don't do, please. They were not too happy about the middle finger merch, and I'm pretty sure they were probably gonna like not let me do the don't be a dick one either. And I was like, great, that's like more than half the merch that I'm releasing right now. So cool. So then I switched over. Hey, no, stop. We don't do that, remember? We don't do that. No, sir, we don't. We do not. There's all this stuff on you. So yeah, also I'm like really bloated right now and I don't know why. I was just looking at myself in the mirror in the bedroom and I was like, what the hell? What the absolute hell? It was very frustrating. So, you know what? I'm going to make myself feel better. Because that's what I got to do after I look in the mirror and I'm like, what? Who? Wiggum, hey, I just told you that we don't do that here. Don't look at me like that. No. Stop with the sass, sir. You're looking straight at them, aren't you? They can't help you. They can't help you. You gotta be a good boy. No sass. I saw you just about to growl at me. Don't do that. Sassy boy. Obviously, with misophonia, hearing like licking noises and mouth noises like makes me want to. No, because then you're getting this wet too, bud, and you're not going to be allowed to sit there if you do that. Oh, you can't hide. I can still see you. Are you upset? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. That's not... Why are you eating my hand? What are you doing? Okay, you're done. Nope, you're done. Okay. You being crazy. I hate feeling bloated. I'm going to go talk to my doctor about it. It happens randomly. Yeah. I think it's just because I ate a big ass Wiggum. A big ass salad. Hey, stop. Stop it. Stop. Like the sass. Yeah, that side eye. I get that all the time. So happy for Johnny Depp. I know, me too. Me too. There are some people on Twitter that are like, I don't like what they're saying. They're like, oh my gosh, no victim ever is going to be believed. And it's like, guys, that's not what Like, that's not necessarily what the case was about. The case was about defamation. Like, facts should always prevail. And yes, have sympathy for someone who is alleging that something happened to them. However, like, facts should come, I don't know, it's just like, be rational, And that comes from me as someone who has been or is a survivor of domestic violence. Um, Also, I just saw someone ask, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. Yeah. Yeah, if the facts don't add up, I mean, not much you can really do then, huh? The black and white thinking on Twitter is the worst. Yeah. Sorry, Wiggum, it might smell for a second. I mean, it smells good. Oh, Anastasia, fancy. I mean, not super fancy. What she did was gross. Yeah, it is very gross. What she has done has the potential to make people look bad, Like, it's not, I don't know. It's just really sad that she is just like such a liar. Like, it's absolutely wild. Did your hair get brighter? Is that the lighting? No, I have both of my my lights. I put them on either side of my computer since I'd been doing more live streams. So it's like, my in person, my hair is like more like white, and then when I film my videos, because of my like positioning and my lighting and like in editing and stuff, which I don't change lighting and editing, it just looks more because like when I'm turned this way and I have like the overhead light and then like these two anyways, then it can look like more yellowy, which I hate. But yes, my hair is more like white, and then obviously when you put dry shampoo all over it, it looks a lot it'll look a lot like whiter as well. But we're gonna go watch the Lightning game. So I want to like look semi-attractive, not like too much, but a little bit. Also, I don't want to have to do my hair tomorrow, like all the way. I just want to be able to touch it up tomorrow because I'm gonna batch film tomorrow. While Tony is off doing whatever, because he bought a new car and it comes in tomorrow, so he has to go to the dealership and like do a bunch of stuff for that. Very excited and happy for him. Love your videos. I listen to you every day on my way to work. Oh, I love that. What's y'all's plan for Pride? I don't really have a plan. I don't know what you mean. Like, there's nothing going on here. Our Pride Parade is in it's in like March, isn't it? I don't know. April? I don't know. Who knows? Not me. But yeah, we aren't doing anything for that. Not that I don't love being a gay, but I guess my plan would be donating to the Trevor Project, actually. That's my plan. PK, spite homophobes, sleep. That's always the plan. That's the plan every day. What kind of car did you get? I didn't get a new car. My husband did. He got the same car he has, just a new one. Also, someone was saying they were like, probably shouldn't tell people what cars you have. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. You know? Okay, you have your parade this month. Yeah, our Pride Parade is not in June, which is weird. A gay. One of them gays. Yeah. Tony and I were talking about virtue signaling yesterday and about how a lot of people will like only share stuff like this month for anything relating to Pride, which is annoying. We were talking about that, and I was like, I'm not gonna share more than I already do. I was like, I think I do a pretty good job at already sharing like good pages to follow and like educational stuff. And he's like, yeah, you do. I was like, yeah, I don't like when people do that. I mean, sure, the more the merrier, but it's like when these brands will just put rainbows on all their shit, and it's like, you know, yeah. Hey, Smitten Kitten, how are you? Are you so good? Oh, thank you, Kristen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. New cars are exciting, but all the dealership whatnots are just soul sucking. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, why does it take so long? That and checking into a hotel. Why does that take so long? My gayness doesn't stop July 1st, so neither should their activism. Yeah. True, some brands take advantage of marketing purposes and don't support the community at any other time. I completely agree. And it's annoying. It's very annoying. Someone fill me in. Is the black hair a wig? I could have sworn I saw a recent video with black hair. So it's not black, it's dark brown. I got that because it's my natural hair color. And I had been wanting to, I get like, yeah, that's wig. I get like the itch to go back to brown like it's like every other year. Yeah, like every 2 years. And typically I would just like go back to brown like every like 3 to 4 years. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to just destroy my hair, and it's like very expensive. So I just bought a wig. I have a bunch of wigs, but I bought that one at a different place than all my other ones because that one's like really nice and all human hair and just like real nice and looks real. I mean, it is real hair and it is my hair because I bought it. I didn't grow it, but I bought it. So yeah. So, oh guys, Peter Mon commented on my video, my James Charles video, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, thanks for the shout out. I love you." I'm happy he like remembers who I am. I hope so, at least. I think he does because we used to talk quite often. Do you have wigs in your affiliate links? I do. Yes, I do. If you look at my like to know it page, there's a post with all of my like all of the ones I could at least find of those. And then the really nice one is from Freedom Couture. And I don't have like a link for that or anything. And a lot of times what sucks is that if it's sold out on their website, it won't be on their website. So then I can't link it. So it's like, oh, sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. But it's one of the Kylie wigs in their essentials one. So it's like $800. Personally, I think it was worth it. Yeah, I love Peter so much. I watched his I've got questions video today while I was in the shower, and it was so funny. And I was like, oh my God, I do the same thing. And it's so funny because like how he films his videos and just like how he talks really feels like you're talking with him. Like especially today, like I found myself like talking, like answering him. And then I was like, Chelsea, what the fuck are you doing? So weird. Kim Possible one is amazing. Thank you. I love that wig. As the first stream that I'm catching. I love your content so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Peter's amazing. I love him so much. He is so sweet. So he had been on like BookTube forever. And then me and him started our YouTube channels like around the same time, like September 2016. It's like when you were a kid, you would respond to Dora's questions. Well, I'm not that young. I'm too old for that. Maybe Blue's Clues, though. You know? I definitely should have sectioned this off better. I don't know why I just did that. Oh well. Trevor Project is so awesome. Yeah, I love them so much. They're really great. They are probably the nonprofit that I give to the most, for sure. Yeah. Them, and then Florida English Bulldog Rescue, and donate to them as well quite often. And yes, it is a business expense and it's a write-off and all that, but I sent you a package to your P.O. box. Tracking said it should be there tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Okay. I will have the assistant. Or if Tony's off, he can go check. But yeah, I'll have them go. Typically we don't check it like every day or like even every week. We check it probably once. Damn, probably like once a month now, unless I have like 6 packages come in a week, and then I'm like, okay, damn, I gotta go get them. Yeah, probably like once a month. I don't really get that many anymore. For like a while, I got a bunch, but I need to do P.O. box unboxings again. Write-offs still cost real money. Exactly. That's that's one thing that the MLM reps don't seem to comprehend when they're like, "Oh, it's a write-off," and it's like, yeah, it's the money still comes from my pocket though. Like if I don't have the money, there's nothing to write off. I love that you will always speak whenever an influencer is doing something immoral or unethical, no matter how big they are. I respect that a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's also like people take things like way too far, usually, though. And like some people saying, like, listen, I don't like Jeffree Star either, but a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's so insane that he, is doing like a yak, like meat farm. And I'm like, I thought that was obvious that that's where he was going to go with it. Like, I was pretty sure he was going to do that anyways. Like just like the amount of them that he bought at first, I was like, I mean, then again, if you have a farm, you don't have to do that. Like if we got cows, I wouldn't send them off to auction. Just cause like, and it's not cause like, I love cows. I don't want to eat their meat. I eat red meat, but I would just have them as pets. And I'd probably only have like 1 or 2. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird when people are trying to like, could you talk about Eugenia Cooney on your unethical YouTuber section? I will not do that. That is very triggering for me, and I will not do that at all. Yeah, Jeffree Star has a ranch. Yeah. I just don't understand the surprise at Jeffree and the yak meat. He said he was going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I can't do the one about Eugenia Cooney. It's too triggering for me, and I can't even look at pictures of her. Like that's how bad it is. And I just see myself getting like really frustrated. I think she needs to be Baker acted, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, Christy said she doesn't think she could watch that video if I did one on her. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be able to watch it either. Yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to even make that video. It'd be so bad. Oof. And it's not like yeah, it is unethical, but like the girl is sick. Like that, she's sick. And yes, Gabby Hanna is sick as well. But that's different. So I would not do that. I can't get over watching Jeffree Star as a high schooler when he was a scene queen and famous on MySpace. Yeah. That's when I first saw him too. That's how I first saw Jeffree Star, with his pink hair. I mean, he looks amazing. I'm convinced he's an alien. He just keeps looking better and better. I don't think she needs more eyes on her. She needs help. Yeah, I agree. Now that Shane Dawson. Oh, yeah, what Shane Dawson did to exploit her. Yeah. I mean, I think he had like good intentions, but I think all of those videos that he did, I just hate that he calls them like documentaries. I also don't like that what's her face? Swoop. What's her actual name? I don't know what her name is. I don't like that she calls her videos docs, like it's a documentary by Swoop, and it's like it's a YouTube video, like it's a deep dive that you're doing. It's not a documentary. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a cynical a-hole, but yeah. I do appreciate her deep dives, but I don't I don't know. I just don't like. Yeah, but it sounds fancy. Yeah. And they're not usually videos either, so deep dives are more accurate. Yeah, it's weird. My daughter's obsessed with Swoop. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like her. I don't know. At times I'll watch her videos. I think that Madison Harnish, Cruel World, Happy Mind. I think that she does that better deep dives. Yeah. Or just like the way they're edited, I think that they're better. Not necessarily like the content, or rather, not better. They're all great, but yeah, he's very comfy. But I think that I just like the style that Madison Harnish does better. I relate. Do I watch Noel Miller? I fudging love Noel Miller. That's my dude. I relate to Swoop so much, dealing with the racism she has had to. You mean deal with on YouTube, and her ex-friend? I dealt with that in real life. That sucks. I'm sorry. That can definitely be hard. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I think it's good that she, has brought things to light and, help people understand like microaggressions and things like that. I think Madison is just more my, like with the editing style, I like hers a lot better. You know who else I like? Jay Aubrey. I really like his stuff too. Do you prefer Cody or Noel comedy wise? I think Noel's funnier. I do love Cody though. I'm part of their Patreon. I have a few bonus episodes to catch up on actually. I really want to see Top Gun, but I don't support Tom Cruise and Scientology. Thoughts? I mean, I don't support Scientology and I went to go see Top Gun. I think it's important to understand that, not all that money goes to Tom Cruise, and also kind of just like thinking like that is kind of irrational anyways. And also keep in mind, like, Tom Cruise is a puppet. He's 1,000,000% a puppet. He will never get out of Scientology, but he's a puppet. So I still think that he has aged like fine wine. He could get it. I'm not going to be donating to any foundation or anything like that he has, or donating any money to Scientology, but I thought the movie was absolutely amazing. I like half of the time I was in awe of just like the planes. I was like, oh my, like it was just crazy. And yeah, Paige said, but not a puppet like me, not like you, Paige. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was so good. And at the beginning of the movie, like before like the movie even started, the screen went black. And then it was like his face on the screen, like thanking you for coming out, and him like thanking the like the crew and the, you know, the people who, you know, were part of it and everything. Um and he was like, it's real G's and real, you know, real planes and real action and blah blah blah, and it's been decades in the making. Um and I was like about to cry. I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet that he like did that. And then as the screen goes black and Tony leans over and he goes, and it said, the last thing he said was like, thank you for coming. And Tony leaned over and he goes, and please join my cult, Scientology. I was just like, god damn it, Tony. It was really good. We went to a really cool movie theater too that is like the like fancy dine-in ones. It is a dine-in one, but they have $5 Tuesdays. It's like, Tony, we're gonna go every Tuesday to the movies. I was like, that's awesome. Little adventure. Little adventure for us. It was very nice. We had a good day. My hot take is Jared Leto is weird, but he could still get it. Oh, he could absolutely not get it from me. Sir. No, thank you. Thank you. Are just theaters playing Top Gun, or is it a new version, or am I just old? No, there's a whole new movie, girl. There's a sequel. It's called Top Gun Maverick. It was so good. I loved it. Tony loved it. I shed a tear once, and then I almost cried like 3 other times. So it like pulls at your heartstrings, and then there's like funny parts, and the acting was great. There was this one part with one of the actors on the beach, and Tony turned to me and he goes, "Oh, they played volleyball in the first movie." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So they were like playing like Nerf like football on the beach. And then and I was like, "Oh my god, look at everyone's skin." And there was no one in the theater, so we were like okay with like saying little things here and there. Also Tony's type of person that he like feels like he has to explain everything to me, and I'm like, "No, I'm the smart one." So he turned and said that, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, look at all of their jean shorts. And then one of the like main actors essentially like with his shirt off and his jean shorts, and he just has such a nice body, and he does this little like dance in the sand, and I was just like, oh my god. Tony looked at me and starts laughing, and I was like, there were only 2 other people in there with us, and we were like whispering, so it was fine. But just want to make that clear, because I hate when people talk in movie theaters. If you're going to a movie theater and you are opening your mouth, please leave. Like, you deserve to be kicked out. But there was like no one in there, which was really nice too. And there was like 4 rows up and like over there were like 4 or 5 old people, older, mature, elderlies. I think they were like 70 or 80. And I looked at Tony and I was like, look at those cute old people. I was like, that's adorable. And he goes, that's gonna be us. I was like, yeah, you're right. Tony and I love going to the movies. You know, it's like so scary as a creator. And obviously, like these huge creators, like I'm sure they like, or hopefully they have like a bunch of money saved up. So like it's fine for them. But just thinking about like Mikey Glam and Gore, like how did she survive? Because she hasn't posted anything essentially in like since that all happened, right? She's posted on Instagram. She took off like a while. But like, I mean, her boyfriend makes a lot of money, so I'm sure that's fine. But like, goddamn. This shit is so unpredictable. I mean, obviously, like, if you're making microaggressions and being like a shitty human behind the scenes. Also, just like, if you don't like someone, why would you collab with them? I don't care if someone who is like, if it's a great opportunity, like, or whatever, you're gonna get so much exposure, like she did with James. It's just like, nair. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Y'all don't know what happened with Glam and Gore, Mikey? She like made a bunch of racist comments. And what are you doing? I don't like what you're doing. What are you doing? Do you need to get down? What are you sniffing for? You want me to paint you like one of my French ladies? What are you doing? Okay. Racism and homophobia isn't a mistake. I mean, that would be considered a mistake. Yeah, a mistake meaning you're doing something wrong. She did something wrong, so that is a mistake. A huge one. Yeah. But still a mistake. She like, I mean, think about it. You could say, oh, she did a bad thing, or she made a mistake. She did make a mistake. Not to downplay it, you know. Essentially, she made racist comments and like talked shit about some creators behind the scenes, and another creator, Swoop or Spanky. I mean, she did it purposely. I think you're getting mistake and accident mixed up. Yeah. But yeah, well, any apology she has for Swoop hasn't accepted, shouldn't be accepted on Swoop's behalf. I believe she did apologize to her. I think. I don't fucking know. You can go watch Swoop's videos on that. But she definitely got canceled. That show's crazy. Couldn't be me. No thanks. I don't know. I just like, why? I think it just shows, like, again, like, why would you like partner with someone who would I hate the racist comments followed by apologies. Like, I am mixed race, and if someone makes an obvious racist comment, that shit was on purpose, and we aren't friends anymore. Yeah. I think also it's important to educate people on microaggressions as well. Like, we have a friend who has said multiple things that could be considered as microaggressions, not against any type of race or anything, towards the gays. And every time I'm just like, is he really fucking saying this? But it's all about education, and I am here to educate. Uno momento, por favor. Hold on. So my neighbor watches her granddaughter, and her granddaughter is so freaking cute and loves Elmo. And every time I see her out the window, I'm like, Tony, look at her. Just, like a creep. And I was working, or no, it was when I was napping. And I saw on the ring, I was like, oh my gosh, they stopped by. I was like, why did they come over here? And then I looked outside, and they brought me over like a bundle of bananas. That's so nice. I thought it was so nice. Yeah, Wiggum's little tippy taps. Microaggression as a concept is such an impoverished way to view the world. I would like you to explain yourself. Wiggum, would you like them to explain themselves? What do you mean by impoverished? Guys, if you notice my lips, look how small they are. Wiggum's ready. Getting injections, the stuff put in to dissolve my lips, it did not feel good. But I do have a high pain tolerance, and then also it helps that like it's gonna be over really soon. It's just like a tattoo. But if you think that hurts, then you're gonna think that getting lip injections in general hurts, and if you think that, then you shouldn't get them. Like, if you're not okay with getting them dissolved and redone every 3 to 5 years, you should get them because then you're gonna have really bad results. Potentially, if they migrate. Yeah, I was wondering who the small-lipped person was that I'm watching. Right? It's crazy. Is there a reason why you wanted to get them reduced? You mean dissolved? Yeah, I wanted to get them dissolved because I wanted to, start with a fresh set because we had some migration right here, and that's what, like, gives you, like, the duck lip, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So, we are dissolving everything, and that was weird. And starting over. So exciting! So exciting. Your lips are so pretty. I was just expecting much smaller. These are huge compared to mine. I mean, this is basically my natural lips, except like a little bit up here. Like there's still a little bit right here. So I still have to massage it. It's good to get them redone. Migration can happen over time. Yeah. Yeah, it's just part of the process, y'all. But I did film for a video, for a vlog. I did film me getting them, like getting the solution injected. And it is so funny because they get so swollen. So my lips are already like a good size. They got like 3 times bigger. And it was so, oh my God, I could not stop laughing. It was hilarious. And then I kept making like faces while she was doing it. Not like faces, just like kind of wincing. And she's like, her assistant was in there to try to film it. And so like she could get content for it, which is great. Love that for her. And she obviously asked my permission before. And of course I said yes. But she was like, Rachel, I don't think we're gonna be able to use this. I was like, oh, what? Is there something wrong with my face? It was really funny. She was like, girl, come on. You're not supposed to make those types of faces. I was like, no, it doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, it did. Absolutely. You're addicted to watching Botched, and they had one person whose lips were so overfilled they couldn't close them all the way. That is wow. There's a few people that I've seen on Instagram that their lips look crazy. Absolutely crazy. And mine were like $800 to do for 3 vials of that solution, of the dissolving solution. So I can't imagine how many vials those people would do. It's a business expense. Me getting my, I mean, I'm making a video about it. Yeah, it's a business expense. Botox is a business expense for me though. And my nails and hair. I posted these lashes already today on Instagram, but I'm using the No Filters Kiss lashes. They look like this, come in this box. The My Lashes But Better. They're my favorite, like, natural lashes. Love it. I don't think I want my lips done, my forehead. Maybe I have genetic forehead wrinkles. Yeah. Get done whatever you want to get done, y'all. She did Dysport for right here. Well, she did right here, here, and then right here, and a little bit right here. But now, no crow's feet. Yay! And then I can't really push it together. But I told her, because she's like, and I won't go like up here because I know you like to, be expressive. And I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to look like a statue. And some people do like that. And listen, go on with your bad self. Do it. Absolutely do it. But my thing is always go to someone who is good. And for instance, I know someone who went to my injector and they like got mad because she was like, if I'm going to do your, because the girl's lips were like overfilled. And she's like, if I'm going to do your lips and you want to come to me, we're going to have to dissolve them first. And it's going to be probably like a month process. And the girl was pissed. And she was like, you're not a good injector, like blah, blah. And like started talking shit to her friends. Meanwhile, I, just rave about injector Rachel. I love her so much. And my neighbor told me that. And I was like, that's why she's great. Like, that is why she's amazing. Because she's not going to overfill your lips. You are her walking billboard. I wouldn't want to do that either. That's like giving someone a bad boob job. You ever seen someone with a bad boob job and you don't say anything to them and they're all excited about it and you're like, oh, who did yours? And they're like, oh, doctor, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, mental note, never go to that doctor. And also tell all my friends to not go to that doctor because holy shit, girl, you got what I call pity titties. Your titties are at home in your pitties. No, 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 no. Yeah, yikes. It is crazy though. It seems like all the iGenius girls, I know someone mentioned Lily, whatever her last name is. Lily, what's her face? Lily Zaremba. Yeah, I've said it multiple times, like your injector should be fired. And that's not saying like being a bully and blah blah blah. Like bitch, that's fucking medical. Like what? Like that is not good. And that's why I always say, it's your body, do whatever you want. Please educate yourself about the type of procedure about, and don't go to someone cheap, don't go to someone who's going to, give you whatever you want. In the medical field, the customer is always wrong because they're not a customer, they're a patient, and the patient's typically always wrong. Just because someone makes a wait, what are you saying? Just because someone makes a racist comment doesn't mean they're inherently racist. If you don't want to educate people, then why the heck would you expect an apology? If you don't want to educate people, then why the heck would... My brain can't comprehend that. I would definitely say that there is a difference between, like, I correlate like racism with hate. And then there's also, that's why I think it's important to learn about microaggressions. Like, I feel like I talk about microaggressions way too fucking much. But microaggressions are, what keeps, the stigma and these like random comments people make, like that. Microaggressions keep racism alive, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And homophobia and all that. Like, by erasure and all that. And I've been talking about that a little bit more lately. And I love that I've gotten so many DMs saying like, oh my God, I never even like knew about this. Like, thank you for talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, it's just like, what? Like I've even had one of my good friends like say something about that. She's like, well, I just don't understand. Like I have questions. Like, you're married to a man. And I was like, okay, that wasn't a question. And my comeback for that is always, okay, well, if I was married to a woman, would that not make me bisexual? But of course, like I've always said, start a conversation, not a fire. I don't think that, when people make, these little comments, these little like microaggressions and stuff, I don't think they're, they're not seeing it. And I'm not, huge blanket statement, but I don't think they're seeing it as like what they're actually saying or insinuating or anything like that. I think, they think it's okay to say because it's been said for years. Can I just like do this? What the fuck? Get on my eyeball and stay there, buddy. So yeah, I don't know. I think we need to educate and open people's minds, and change starts at home. It's one of the main reasons I am having my kids go to public school. If someone was offended by your racist comment, it doesn't mean they have to educate you on it, or it doesn't count. You have to do the work or stay ignorant. Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm saying. Hello? Hi, babe. Tony's going to walk by and see Wiggum and be like, sir. Tony. What? He just thinks he works here. Oh, wait. What? I thought he was on the love sack.
No, he was down in that corner.
Oh, yeah, he crams himself in that corner.
He come say hello.
Go get him, bud.
What are you doing in the crock pot?
I had some pot roast in there. The education system teaches more about the Holocaust than slavery. I bet they'd be less conflicted if they knew basic American history. I agree. I agree completely. Yeah. I will 1,000,000% be teaching my children about that. 100%. See how pretty these are? Very natural. Have y'all seen that stuff on TikTok where people are like, if you eat meat, it's racist? And it's like, what? There's a girl who was saying that it was like anti-Semitic and racist to eat meat. Did you just get your hair done? No, I just did it. Yeah, just I did it myself. Yeah. Everything like that. And you blinked too many times. I don't agree with that, but I do agree with the fact that a lot of people on social media are, like we said, virtue signaling. What happened to this live stream? We got real deep. But I think it's just virtue signaling, and then people just being like ridiculous and woke, like saying that eating meat is racist. It's like, girl, what? Excuse me. There's definitely problems with that, and then there's the folks who veganism is racist because a white person thing. That's weird. I would just like to love everybody and educate people on microaggressions because, like I said, microaggressions keep racism alive and homophobia and every other thing as well, and ableism too. All right. One of my favorite things is when I just have leftover product on a brush and I just use that on my eyes if we're like going somewhere quick. That's when my favorite, like, it actually turns out good. No, when it doesn't turn out good, that's not my favorite. When it does turn out good, I love that so much. Are we so happy for Johnny Depp? I'm so happy. Yay. Yeah, Aaron, how are you recovering? Aaron had some of the, oh my god, I was about to say the HIV. She don't have that. Some of the vid. Babe, what time are we gonna go up there? What time are we going there? Okay. Well, I am ready. Huge step for validating male victims. I agree. But then also I think it's a great case for like defamation though as well. It was a complex case. It definitely was. For sure. All right. Your eyeshadow was lovely. Thanks. Oh my god. My top lip is so tiny. I really don't know what to do with myself. Like, I feel like my lips are so tiny. It's weird because they look bigger on there, but then in the just like so tiny. Do you have mods? Yes, I do. I don't need any more. Okay, the kids use Turns out she lied, but he still is basically shamed dropping out. That sucks. There need to be like repercussions for her as well. It's horrible. I need to get my lips done, but I'm going to wait a while. Yeah, wait whenever you're ready. All right, y'all. I am gonna. Can you see? I'm gonna just put on. I just put on lip gloss so they look a little bit bigger. Oh, thank you, Lex. I had someone in my comments trying to convince me humans are fruitarian. As an Irish person, 90%. What? So they're not completely dissolved yet. They'll probably be completely dissolved by Friday. Yeah. And then they are going to look so much better. So much better. Once I get them redone by Rachel, and I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my god. Uncapped. I almost called you Uncraft Creation. Uncapped Creation. I love you. Yeah, whenever you search his name, it comes up all the allegations. It's so sad. That sucks. He should have sued her for defamation. And then all of those publications as well. I feel like they'd be able to do that. I have a gloss recommendation for you. Cool, DM me. Because I gotta go. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, do I need to fix that eyebrow? Nah. Goodbye.